Okay, she's got on the D&D. She is ready. Maybe I'll take a picture with my project. What episode is this? Let's find out. Episode 22. Hey friends, this is episode 22 of my podcast, Just Whit. This is a knitting, crocheting, and crafting podcast where I get on here and I chat about my projects, things that I want to work on, my designs, and just life and anything else. So, episode 22. I don't have any finished objects to share, and this seems to be a recurring theme of my podcast. And I'm hoping that I can finish something very soon, just to have that like good feeling that you get when you finish something. Not to be confused with the good feeling that you get when you start something new. And I think I've been indulging in that too much. I've started quite a few new things, just for the high of starting something new. So let's get into my projects right away. On the last pod, I did talk about this project, and it's much further than it was. I don't even know where I was during the last pod, but I've reached the halfway point of my Flying Birds shawl, and it's coming along. So now that I'm at the halfway point, I'm going to be decreasing, and then once I get to the end, I'm done. And I love this project because you literally can say, okay, I have X amount of yarn. I'm going to work until I have half that amount, and then I'm going to start decreasing. And the shawl can be whatever size you want to make it. You can make a mini shawlette, or you can just go all in like I did here. And I'm using 2 skeins of DK weight yarn, along with like 1.5 skeins of mohair held double. So let me show you. This is, I've now wound up and begun and attached my second skein of DK, and I'm still on my first skein of the mohair. The mohair is going to last a little longer because DK's only got about 230-ish yards per skein, and this has got like 460. Of course, when you're holding them double, they kind of just gets eaten up pretty quickly. So I'll be needing a new one soon. And you can see right here where I added on the new DK skein. So I figured that's a good time to go ahead and turn around so I don't run out of yarn on the other end. So I'm really excited about the fact that I'm halfway on this one. Put this to the side. Okay, I started another project, a new project. This one is another one of my designs. This is called the Hot Mesh Express, and this is a summer pattern, but I live in California, so a summer pattern is like an all year round pattern, in my opinion. I know some of y'all can relate to that if you live in like Florida or other warm climates. But this one here is worked from the top down, and you basically start off with the front of the top and you decrease along this, or sorry, not decrease. I got so excited about my decreases for my Flying Birds, now I'm all decrease mode. You increase on the sides, and then eventually you end up with this like trapezoid shape, and then you attach straps and they attach to the back, and it's like a wrap top. I'll show a picture right here of my finished one, and I did this one in linen, and this one here is done in microfiber and elastic, so it stretches a lot in all ways. So I'm really excited about this one. It's giving kind of neon red right now, but honestly, it's pink. It's more of a pink in person, but I just cannot get this color to come up properly. It really looks red on camera. It's kind of odd, but I'm excited for this one. It's got kind of like a lot more coverage than my linen version. I think because of the stretch, the stitches are just kind of sucked up together, but I think once it's done and there's more like length to it, that might pull the stitches down and make it show more. So typically when I'm wearing this, I'll put on like a bandeau top under it, and then, you know, that way the straps are not showing from a bra and the nips ain't showing. So I'm excited for this one. I just picked it back up after having it put down for, I think I haven't worked on this one in like a year, since last year when I started it. So I'm excited, very excited for this. Okay, so I'm using that stretch yarn for another project in a different color, and this is a design that I haven't named yet, and I've just got it visually in my mind of how I want it to look. I want it to be a basic tank, and I want it to be really comfortable. So I'm going after one of my tank tops that I wear that's like from Old Navy or Target. I wear it like all the time. I figure if I like that tank top, then I should make one that I can wear, you know, underneath things or wear alone as a top. This is very dense fabric. For the thinness of this yarn, I really wanted to go for something that can provide coverage, so I can just wear like a regular bra under it, have the straps be thick enough so my bra straps don't show, and then just it be a standalone item that I can wear. And honestly, for it to be enough coverage where if I get like an office job, I can even wear it, you know, with a cardigan or blazer or whatever. So that's the goal. I don't know what it'll be called, and I'm not sure if I'll make a pattern for it because of the fact that this is not a normal, typical, easy to find yarn. It's not like you can just go to Joann or order it online and get it next week. Like, this came from Turkey, and there's a couple shops on like Etsy and eBay that sell this yarn. The yarn brand is called Elise. I hope you can see that. There we go. And it's Diva Stretch. And the fiber content for this is 8% elastic, 92% microfiber, and it's acrylic based microfiber. It's extremely soft, extremely stretchy, but the downside is just the fact that it's not readily accessible. I think if I were to make this into a pattern, I would need to remake a sample with like maybe a fingering weight wool or acrylic that is easy to find. So I'm thinking about it, but I am going to write down everything that I do, all the steps that I take along the way, so that way if I do decide to make it a pattern, I've already got that step out of the way. And I've made my straps already. There's another one over here somewhere. Lordy. This is one of the straps. You see my little scientist hanging off of it. Aren't they so cute? So this is one of the straps, and so the back is going to be all the way like up to here, and so and then the front part will be about here. So the straps aren't very long. Yeah, the front will hit about here. And that's because most of my bras are shaped like, they're not demi bras, they're full coverage. So they start to come out about here. So I wanted the strap to end before that part of the bra comes outward, to cover my bra completely. So that's the goal. This is just my swatch. And then, yeah, I just went straight to work on it. I'm going to start from the back, work flat, and then start the front, work flat a little bit more, and then connect for the arm area, and then work in the round. And then, of course, because it's partly crocheted flat, I'll be working in turned rounds so that this little ridgy texture that you get from crochet when you work it flat will continue throughout the body as I work in the round. So it also prevents that little slant that you get when you work in the round with crochet. I don't know if you crochet a lot and you've noticed that when you work in the round, since crochet stitches have a slight lean to them, your round will kind of seem like to spiral, and that seam area will just shift. I think it shifts to the right, I'm pretty sure, or to the left. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But we're going to try to avoid that by all means necessary. Speaking of Turkish, like this yarn, I have been so into Turkish dramas lately. There are 2 shows on Netflix. One's called The Gift, and the other one is called Another Self. And I've been just like having them play while I'm doing other stuff. I'm always in the kitchen, so usually while I'm cooking or while I'm cleaning the kitchen, I'll have them on. And I don't know, it's something about watching shows that are not based on like Americans or based in the US, and the protagonist is not just like some random American person where everything is centered around them. So yeah, if you're looking for something new to watch, the Turkish dramas Another Self and The Gift. Yeah, they're good. Let's see, what else? What else do I have in my project bag? Oh, I've got my waiting socks. I have not been waiting for anything these days, so they are in the same position that they were in the last podcast. I've been avoiding waiting for things. So then I have these socks that are also still in the same position. I haven't really been in a sock knitting mood, and I'm thinking about, this is the one that I was gonna knit this as like a tube and then do afterthought heel and or afterthought heel. Yeah, do an afterthought heel and then add the cuff or whatever. I don't know. I'm just not gonna knit the heel until after. The cuff will get knit before, but I don't know. I look at it, I see it there. Just not in a sock knitting mood these days. So back in the bottom of the bag it goes, and my waiting socks go with it for now. I really prefer 2 at a time socks, and I think that's probably why I'm not even like motivated to knit those socks, because I feel like once I get to the end of the first sock, I'm not going to want to knit the second one. So I'm stalling out because I'm like avoiding second sock syndrome by not even knitting the first sock to begin with. It's psychological. What else do I have? I have a list of things that I wanted to talk about today. Okay, it has officially been 6 months since we moved, since I packed up my life and my children and decided to start over completely. If you follow my story, if you follow me on Instagram, you follow me anywhere else, you know that even on here I've talked about it. I'm going through a divorce. I decided to make that move for the safety of myself and for my children, and it's been 6 whole months of me being just everything to these kids, and whew, it's rough. It's tough. Rough and tough, like an Afro puff. It is. It's been quite the journey. I'm currently searching for a full-time job, and I have some positive feedback and leads that I'm following, but so designing and crocheting and knitting have not been in the front seat of my vehicle these days. It's been kids, 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 summer, 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 more kids, kids, kids. They started school, now it's school, 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 and I've been busy, and I'm beyond burnt out, but I'm still moving because I'm motivated to make these changes and get like a stable, comfortable life for me and my kids going. So yeah, we're at the 6-month mark, and I'm hoping that by like the 1-year mark, everything will be like smooth sailing. Fingers crossed, knocked on wood, that everything will be in place by the 1-year mark. I'm still unpacking things in this house. Chores have been like difficult to keep up with, but we're getting there. We're figuring out a routine. I'm definitely going through, you know, what you go through when you're going through a divorce. And it hasn't been easy, but what motivates me is knowing that I'm not going to always be going through this, and that there is an end to it, and I just have to get through it. So we're getting through it. So I wrote on here, struggling to find time for chores, struggling to find time to make. Those two things, I struggle to find time. I have found time to listen to audiobooks. I usually do that while I'm doing something else, like washing dishes. And that's that one chore that is just like a revolving. I clear out all the dishes, wash everything, have a spotless, beautiful kitchen, and then it's time to cook and feed people and do it all over again. I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, I do want to talk about, like, right now I have my shop on like 30% off sale. I'm trying to move all the items that I have in stock, and I have a bunch of hooks in stock that I made in April of this year. They're all photochromic, which means they are sensitive to the UV rays in the sun. So when you take them outside, they change color and they're fun. So I have a bunch of those in my shop right now, and they're all 30% off. And then I also have some thermochromic hooks, which are like mood rings of crochet hooks, and I've talked about those on here before. They change color from the warmth of your hand. So at 77 degrees, they go from black to whatever's under the black. And this is one of the hooks that I dropped. This one right here is thermochromic, but it's currently 80 degrees, and my AC is, I'm trying to save energy, so my AC is set to 79, so it's not black. But when it's cold, this entire handle will be black. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna go get a cup of ice water. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna show you just how black this thing can get. Okay, I'm back. I've got my hook. This is my thermochromic hook, and it has completely changed color because it's warm as heck in my house. This is a cup of ice water. Just a regular cup of ice water, see? Nothing special. We're gonna dip this so you can see what the hooks look like when they're not warm. And it's black. And it's already starting to change. Check that out. It's going back. Isn't that so cool? I just love watching it. You can see like where the water droplets are staying, it's staying black a little bit. So so cool. Watch it change. There it goes. It's almost fully back. All right, let's speed it up. See a little black area right there. We're gonna make it turn a little faster. Just the warmth from my hands. There's a little black area right there. Let's make that go away. And it's gone. It's like magic. All right, so these hooks are just, I don't even know what else to say about them. They're just so fun, so magnificent. So I really wanted to get rid of all the ones that I have in stock, and I'm going to be making new ones this coming month. So yeah, take advantage of the sale. If you're watching this after the sale, I'm sorry you missed it. Maybe there'll be another one around the holiday time or something like that. But yeah, very fun. Very fun. And then my, let's see. These are the ones that change color in the sun. So to start, they're pink and turquoise. And then when you take these into the sun, they get darker. Now, I can show you here. This is what they look like when they're in the sun. I also have a UV light under my desk. Oh, I'm just doing demonstrations today. Alright, so this is just a regular like UV lamp. This is a lamp I use to cure my resin or to do my nails whenever I get a chance to do my nails, which is like a rare occasion. We're just gonna plug this puppy up. Okay, so this is the before color. We've got pink and we've got turquoise, right? And a little bit of UV. And on that side, it goes away so quickly. Hold on. See that blue and that purple? Let's try it again. It gets pretty dark. Blue and purple, turquoise and pink. So, more fun hooks. These are currently stocked up in the shop. I've got a drawer full of them. It's probably about 60 hooks right here. Excuse my laundry. I told you chores were difficult. It's been hard. But yeah, I've got about 50, maybe 60 hooks in this, in this drawer, ready to ship, ready to be used by you. So check them out, and I'm sorry if you missed the sale. Very sorry. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I won't hold you. If you made it this far, please tap subscribe, turn on the notification bell. My child just got home. I am going to go get the snacks ready. Until next time, thanks for watching.